Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, Sophie Lavers Yoga. Today we're doing a session on yoga for posture. So we'll be focusing on upper body mobility and stretching, which will be a really helpful one to return to whenever you need to counteract the effects of sitting, texting and typing that we do so much of in the modern day world. When you're ready, let's start in child's pose at the back of the mat. So once you're here, let's come straight to a tabletop position. Spread the fingers nice and wide, wrists are directly under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Just have the core just drawing in slightly, so if I could place a dinner plate on your tabletop and it wouldn't fall off. And then from there, let's take cat and cow. So we round through the back of the body, scooping through the belly, and then come through to cow. Chest comes through, push the mat away through the arms. Let's take 3 more. Exhale as you scoop through the belly, rounding through the back of the body. Inhale as you come through the other way. This is all about finding mobility through the spine. And we'll just take 1 more, just like that. Coming back the other way. And then once again, finding neutral spine. From here, we'll take bird dog crunch. So extend the right arm, thumb facing high, extend the left leg, hips and shoulders stay nice and square to the mat. Then from there, drawing the right elbow in and the right knee in towards each other, rounding through the body. Let's extend long, lower down. Other side, left arm, right leg, hips and shoulders staying nice and square. Draw the left elbow in, draw the right knee in, extend back long, hold for a moment, then lower down. Let's take it each side once more. Extending the right arm and the left leg, draw the right elbow in and the left knee, come long, lower down. Other side. Let's inhale for length. Exhale to scoop in, come long once again, lower down. Once more each side. Right arm, left leg. Drawing in, extending long, lowering down. Last side. Find that beautiful length from the left fingertips to the right toe. Strength through the back of the body, then we scoop in, extend long, lower down. From here, we're taking extended puppy, which is a beautiful opener through the shoulders and chest. So let's tuck the toes under, extend the arms nice and long, and then bring the forehead to the mat. Just feel that glorious openness through the chest and shoulders. Just breathe there. Trying to find a sense of releasing and opening through the muscles rather than forcing anything. This session is so good if you spend a lot of time at a desk to really open you up and help with posture. Then from there, let's thread the needle. So take the right arm, thread it through, and eye gaze is under the left arm. And the side of the right side of the head or the right side of the shoulder come to the mat. Just drop in here. Feel that beautiful stretch through the shoulder and a little bit of a twist through the mid spine, through the rib cage. Let's take 1 more breath there. Deep inhale. And exhale, see if you can find just a little more twist. Bring the right hand back. Let's take the left arm through. So thread the left arm through, side of the shoulder, side of the head, come down to the mat. Find that openness, find that twist. A few breaths there in your own time. One more breath, deep inhale, And on the exhale, can you find a little more twist? Then bring the hand back. Just walk the hands in a little and we'll come up to a high kneeling position. So here, just switching the core on slightly, lift the arms, and then from there we cactus the arms, open through the shoulders, open through the chest. Feel like the shoulder blades are drawing down the spine. Then we lift the arms, tuck the chin towards the chest, rounding through the back of the body and bring the crown of the head down towards the mat. So we're working the spine the other way. Lifting high once again. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms. Lift them high, round through the spine. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Crown of the head comes to the mat. 2 more times. Find a breathing pattern that works for you, but use the breath to really support the movement. Rounding through the spine. And again, lift tall, open the elbows, open through the chest, lift high, scoop through the belly, round through the back of the body. That's it. Let's just lift high once again. And then from there, bring the hands down to the mat. Tuck the toes under if they aren't already. Actually, let's just take one extra pose while we're here. Let's take camel pose. So for single armed camel, you can either take the left hand to the lower back, lift the right arm high and just lift the gaze, or we can take it a little further. Take the left ankle, lift the gaze nice and high. If you do have it in your practice or you have quite a bendy back, you can always take full camel. So both hands to the ankles, open through the shoulders, push the heart through. If you're on one side, swapping over, lifting the left arm high, take either the lower back or the hand to the ankle. Find that openness. It's a beautiful back bending position here. We don't take ourselves in this direction much in our day-to-day lives, so it's really good to introduce it a little in our yoga practice. And then wherever you are, bring the hands to the lower back. Let's just take child's pose for a moment, just to stretch the back the other way. And then when you're ready, let's come to downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width, tuck the toes under, feet are hip width. Press the mat away, heels towards the earth. And just because it feels good, let's take a pedal through the feet. Just gives a beautiful stretch through the backs of the legs. And then when you're ready, just walking the feet towards the hands, feet hip width apart, ground down into all 4 corners of the feet. So that's outside the big toe, outside the little toe, the inner, the outer heel. Bend the knees as much as you need so the chest is over the thighs, and come to ragdoll. Either arms long or take the backs of the elbows and just feel that release and lengthening through the vertebra in the spine. Maybe give the head a shake. Make sure that you're not holding the neck at all. Just let it relax and dangle. And then take an inhale. And on the exhale, let's roll up through the spine, nice and slowly. Thinking of lower back first, then mid back, then upper back. Beautiful. We're just going to take a couple of chest and shoulder stretches here. Keep this one fairly gentle though. So link the fingers behind the back, open through the chest, and then from there, hinging forward from the hips, hinging forward all the way over, just as far as comfortable, and just try to let the shoulder, the arms, just kind of dangle over. Keep the head dropped and relaxed. Try not to force this one too much. Be gentle with your shoulder joint. And trust that you know what your body needs and how far you can take it. So a little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings and through the chest and shoulders. Just Taking a couple more breaths there. And then let's release the arms, bend the knees, scoop through the belly, rolling up once again. Let's take that one more time. So link the fingers behind you, open through the chest to start, hinge forward from the hips, bring the chest towards the thighs, let the hands reach overhead, let the head dangle down. Find that beautiful stretch through the shoulders, through the chest. It's a great one for all the texting and typing we do, taking us in the opposite direction. Couple more breaths there. Then relaxing the arms down and just nice and gently, nice and slowly finding your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So let's just set our posture now we're sitting down. So sit bones anchoring you to the mat. Core is drawing in just lightly, so you've got that beautiful length through the spine. Rest the hands just here lightly on the thighs, pressing up through the crown of the head here, so you've still got that beautiful length. And then we'll just take a couple of neck stretches. So dropping the right ear towards the shoulder, you might want to sweep the right arm over and just create a little more leverage. If you find that you carry a little bit of tension through the neck and through the shoulders, this might be a beautiful one. Just seeing if you can really let that tension melt down through the neck, the shoulders, the arms, and out through the fingertips. Always feels so good. Let's drop the eye gaze towards the mat. Take the crown of the head with the right hand and just gently drop the chin in towards the chest. Feel that beautiful stretch down through the back of the neck. And stay with those beautiful, steady, easy breaths here. Just encouraging the muscles in the upper body to relax. And then let's take the other side. So dropping the left ear towards the shoulder, and once again, if you want a little bit more of intensity, just take the left hand over to the side of the head and feel that tension dropping down through the arm, out through the fingertips. Enjoying that beautiful stretch in the body. Let's turn the gaze to the mat. Take the crown of the head, chin in towards the chest. Finding that stretch just gently through the back of the neck. Taking care of our delicate cervical spine here. And from there, just coming back to the center, just give the shoulders, let's just take a few shoulder circles, just a little bit of mobility there before we come into a shoulder stretch. Back the other way. So just think about that, the head of this arm bone, just rotating through the shoulder socket. And then from there, we're going to take a shoulder stretch. So you can always, if you've got a sock or a strap for this, it can be really good. What we're going to do is lift the right arm, and then take the left arm low, so we internally rotate the left arm. We've got the right arm externally rotated, and take the arms behind you here. You can always just grab the strap if you need to. If you don't need the strap, what you're reaching for are the fingertips. And then just hold there, just a few breaths. Keep smiling, keep it nice and easy. And if you find you have to strain too much to grab the fingertips, I definitely recommend take a sock or a strap, and then over time with consistency, I'm sure you'll be able to get those fingertips. Let's release that side, give the arms a little bit of a shake. And let's take the other side. So rotating the left arm over, the right arm comes internally rotating, and reach for the fingertips or take the sock or the strap. Keep breathing. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Doing such good work for your posture. And release. Give the arms a bit of a shake again. And let's take another shoulder stretch. So this one can also be done against the wall, but today I'm going to take it on the floor. So right arm stretches out, directly out from the shoulder behind you. Bring the left hand to the mat for support. Bring the right side of the head down and just see if you can find, if you push the mat away through the left, you'll find openness through the right shoulder and through the chest. Just hold here for a few breaths. We don't do a lot to open through the shoulders and chest, so it's a really important time to take these stretches to balance out our body. That's it. Pushing off with the left hand, and let's find the other side. Stretching the left arm out directly from the shoulder, bring the right hand down for support, and then the left side of the head comes down to the mat. Find the openness through the shoulder, through the chest. Beautiful. And then from there, we're just going to come and lay down on the mat, which is lovely. And we're just going to take a little bit, just a little bit more core work, because our core is really important to allow our body to have that beautiful posture. So just bring your hands down, palms facing down, just down to the mat. Bring the legs up so the shins are parallel to the earth. And just switching on through the core, we're taking alternate toe taps. So dropping the right foot down, bring it up. Left foot down. No rocking and rolling through the pelvis. Keep the pelvis nice and steady. We're just focusing on the leg moving like a hinge from the hip. Let's take 2 more each side. That's 1. And that's 2. And then from there, let's just extend the leg. So keeping the pelvis exactly where it is, core switching on. We extend the right leg, draw it back. Extend the left, draw it back. Let's take 3 more each side. Extending long, draw it back. Keeping this core switched on, keeping the ribs drawing in like someone's put a peg on your ribs. 1 more each side. And then from there, arms come wide. Let's just take the legs side to side. So we'll drop them towards the right, come back to center, towards the left. Really use your core to pull your legs back to center. To the right, back through center, and left. Right, center, and left. And this time, we're going to drop the knees down towards the right, find a twist. Another beautiful one to take care of our spine, our posture. If it feels good for you, you can turn the head towards the left. And we'll just hold here for a few breaths, starting to wind down now. great practice to return to regularly. We can never do enough work to keep our posture nice and strong and mobile, so we feel good now, but also through time as we age. Coming back through center, let's drop the legs to the left and back through center. To the right, let's inhale and exhale. Inhale to drop them down. Exhale, draw in through the belly. Knees come back to center. To the right, inhale, exhale, back through center. One more each side. And then this time, lowering the legs down to the left and relaxing into that twist. Turn the gaze towards the right if that feels good. One more breath there, and then the last pose we're going to take is a star pose. So if you have a cushion or a pillow or a bolster, you don't need one, but if you do, it might be nice to grab it. Place it on your mat. Bring your pelvis nice and close to the bolster or the cushion. Lay down. Bring the arms wide. Bring the feet about hip-width apart. And just relax there, opening through the chest, through the shoulders. We'll just take a few breaths here. Enjoying this beautiful, open, relaxed position. And as lovely as it would be to stay here for a little while longer at least, let's roll over, come up to sitting cross-legged, and find that posture once again. So sit bones anchoring you to the mat. Just rest those hands lightly on the thighs. Find that length all the way from the tailbone all the way up to the back of the neck, and then pressing up through the crown of the head. When you're ready, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for our class today. Namaste. I hope you really enjoyed this session on yoga for posture. It's a great one to return to keep you nice and open, keep the muscles stretched and mobile, and to counteract all the effects of the modern day texting and typing that we do. I will see you again soon. Goodbye. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment, and please share it with your friends so we can continue to spread the positive energy through yoga.